Hello students, myself Dr. C.R. Chaugule, Head Department of English, Gopal Krishna Gokhale College, Kolhapur. This lecture is for the students of BA3 Compulsory English for the semester 5th. In module 2nd, now we are going to learn a short story, The Lottery, written by Shirley Jackson, which was first published in the June 26, 1948. Shirley Jackson, 1916 to 1965, was an American writer known for her works of horror and mystery. Over the duration of her writing career, she composed 6 novels, 2 memoirs, and more than 200 short stories. After publishing her debut novel, The Road Through the Wall, in 1948, Jackson gained significant public attention for her short story, The Lottery, which details a sinister underside to a bucolic American village. She continued to publish numerous short stories in literary journals and magazines throughout the 1950s. She published The Haunting of Hill House, a supernatural horror novel which considered to be one of the best ghost stories ever written. Now look at the main characters of this story, The Lottery. In this short story, main characters include Mr. Summers, Old Man Warner, and Tessie Hutchinson. Let us know the summary of a short story, The Lottery. This story takes place a few hundred years ago on June 27 in a small town. The people of that town starts the day as they normally would, but then at 10 all the residents had to report to the town square. Mr. Summers led the process. He brought with him a box with small pieces of paper inside of it. His first order to business was to take a roll and make sure he knew who was the head of each family and which members could not attend. Mrs. Hutchinson arrived after he had been promised and declaring that she had forgotten what day it was, to the amusement of those people who heard her. If the head of the male of that family were incapable of coming, then a son over the age of 16 could stand in, or the wife would have to pick up for the family. As Mr. Summers called each family's name, the representative would come forward and pick a piece of paper from the box without looking at it. While this process went on, some of the townspeople talked about how the North Village was talking about giving up the lottery process. The older people in the crowd seems to think that was ridiculous, saying, but the younger members thought the idea had a merit. When Old Man Warner drew his slip, he declared it was his 77th time participating in this lottery. The last few people took their slips before everyone opened them. The crowd looked around wondering which family had the piece of paper with a black spot on it. It was Bill Hutchinson. Mrs. Dunbar told her oldest son to run and tell the news to his dad back at home. Tessie Hutchinson immediately becomes defensive, saying her husband didn't have enough time and it wasn't fair, but those around her encouraged her to calm down, including her husband, who told her to shut her mouth. Then Mr. Summers focused in on the members of the Hutchinson family, which included Tessie and Bill, along with their 3 children, Bill Jr., Nancy, and Dave. Mr. Graves assisted Dave when it was his turn to draw a slip of paper from the box. Once again, after the 5 of them each had a slip of paper, they opened them all together. Bill Jr. and Nancy smiled as they held their blank slip above their head for everyone to see. Mr. Graves opened little Dave's and everyone sighed. Finally, Bill showed his blank slip, so everyone knew Tessie had the black spot paper. Then Mr. Summers instructed the crowd to finish quickly as they moved towards Tessie with the stones that they had gathered earlier that day. Someone even handed little Dave a few pebbles. Mrs. Hutchinson screamed that it wasn't fair as the crowd descended upon her. This story shows how some traditions are not worth hanging on it. They believed that a human sacrifice would help their crops grow, but they had no basis for the correlation, and the death of a fellow human doesn't seem worth having some extra corn. The story begins pleasantly enough, lulling the reader into a false sense of calm, especially with present day implications of winning a lottery. So when it becomes clear that the prize is a death, the reader is that much more appalled. Let us see the theme of this short story. The main themes in a lottery are compulsions of relationship between civilization and violence, as well as importance of questioning tradition. The village lottery culminates in a violent murder each year. This suggests how dangerous tradition can be when people follow it blindly. The villagers' blind acceptance of the lottery has allowed ritual murder to become part of their town fabric. As they have accepted it, they feel powerless to change this tradition. Old man Warner is so faithful to the tradition that he fears the villagers will return to primitive times if they stop holding the lottery. Villagers victimize individuals of random, and the victim is guilty of no offense other than having drawn the wrong slip of the paper from the box. Each year, someone new is chosen and killed, and no family is safe. Tessie Hutchinson chooses the marked slip of the paper. Her friends and family participate in killing with as much enthusiasm as everyone else. Tessie's death is an extreme example of how societies can victimize innocent people for absurd reasons. present day such type of the prejudices which are based on race, appearance, sex, religion, economical class, geographical region, family background or sexual orientation are essentially random. Let us see the conclusion. The lottery would pose as a lens into human society. Analyzing the short story would allow the Martians or aliens to make inferences about the human person, human community, life, and human traditions. When reading this story, the aliens will have an insight on the human person, such as the spectra of human emotion and their attire. The lottery addresses different parts of human emotions, including happiness, humor, loyalty, disloyalty, nervousness, and fear. I think everybody understood this short story, Lottery. Thanks for listening me carefully and attentively. Thank you.